Hello guys, so today we're going to do some defence against some chokes. Okay, I've got Phil and I've got Alex with me today to help out. Okay, so remember, it's always best to work in partner for this one. Okay, you can't really choke yourself, so you will need someone else for this one. So either use your parents or your siblings or friends. Well, when you're doing this, please be safe and don't actually choke each other out. Okay, I don't want you coming back to us and saying this person's choking me out. Alright, so be safe. So these two need to get nice and warm first. Okay, so what these guys are going to do, I like to aim for big numbers, okay? So for the little ones, you're going to aim for 20. Everyone else, you've gone for 30 side jumps, okay, to start with. So these guys are going to do their 30, you guys are going to keep up. Okay, ready, you two, 3, 2, 1, go. So they're going to do nice and easy start, just get themselves nice and warm, okay? Now imagine you're with someone, if you've got your partner with you exercising, try and beat them. So these two are going to try and finish first, okay? So they're going to try and go Strangle. Now these are high grade, so they're quite fit in all honesty. So if you guys, I hope, do what they're doing, not even sweating, fantastic. Right, nice and easy. Now he's checking his time. So now what you're going to do, you're going to drop down, do one press up, get back up and touch the ceiling, okay? Just be careful you don't break any lights. Right guys, I'm going to go for 10. At home you're going to do for 10 as well, okay? Burpees are quite more difficult than the other ones. Right, we're going to go for 10. Ready to? Let's go. So the drop down, press up, straight up, and touch the ceiling. Get down, touch the ceiling and build tight. Reach up, reach up. There we go. Okay, this one's a good one to keep you warm straight away. Fantastic, keep going. Good job. Good, really good. I know I do burpees, but I think it's really good for warm-ups. So you guys do really well. Keep going. Almost there. Fantastic. Good. Now, because we're doing chokes, what we want to do is strengthen up the neck. Okay, so what these two are going to do, they're going to lie down and then physically just going to lift the head up and down this way. Now, this one will only work when you do a big number, so they're going to go for about 100, but for this demonstration, they're going to do about 50. Okay, so Scott's just going to come a little bit closer, and you guys are going to lift your head up and down without touching the floor. You ready? Let's go. So we're going to lift the head up and down, just like so. Now, as you can see, it's only a small movement, but what that will do, it'll start strengthening up your neck. One, it's good against what I'm going to do now, strengthen up that neck, and two, it's good for, okay, well, the phone went out, so we've had to redo it anyways. So these guys are just going to do 10 more neck raises. Ready, you two, straight into it, off you go. Okay, just remember this strengthens up the neck, very good for sparring, and it's also good for, obviously, if you ever do get into a chokehold, but hopefully that doesn't happen. Yeah, so what you should feel is like a big ache on your neck, but your head feels extremely heavy, okay, because you're working all that muscle there. Okay, stand up for me, you two. Good job. Okay, now last one, we're just going to do some squats just to get the blood pumping. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to do nice deep squats. So I'm going to touch the floor, reach up and try and touch the ceiling. Okay, ready to? Yeah, jumping for me. I'm going to go for 20 for this one, okay? So we're going to do the races, you guys versus these two. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. So we're going to try and do, stay your tiptoes so you can bounce across. That's it. Don't take balance. Big idea, two really good, well done. That's it. So the higher you get, the more engagement you can get in your muscles, okay? If you're not jumping too high, you're not really working as much as you want them to. So keep going, don't stop. Good job. Okay, well done. Right, so that's your warm-up done. Now what we're going to do is it's going to loosen up the neck. So what we're going to do, we're going to lift the heads up to look up. Okay, stretch this part here. Yeah, so look up to the ceiling. Good job. We're going to hold that for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. And then look down. Okay, and then we're going to stretch the back of the neck. 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to look left. So you test left and right then. Okay, 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the other end. Same again. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now what you're going to do is circle through your neck. Okay, so you're going to go one way, do 3 times, change direction, another 3 times. Okay, let's lose you on that neck. You're going to look up and down. So you're going to be looking up and down. Okay, let's give your arm a shake off. Shoulders rotation. Okay, it's going to be big circles forwards and backwards. Okay, as you just loosen up all the other body, now it's not likely you are going to get any kind of injuries from this, but we just want to be very, very careful. Okay, then so to start off with, we're going to do a basic defence. So Beltane is going to grab onto Alex's neck. If you don't feel comfortable with hands around your neck, okay, the phone went out, so we've had to redo it anyway. So these guys are just going to do 10 more neck raises. Ready, you two? Straight into it, off you go. Okay, just remember this strengthens up the neck, very good for sparring, and it's also good for obviously if you ever do get into a chokehold, but hopefully that doesn't happen. Yeah, so what you should feel is like a big ache on your neck, but your head feels extremely heavy, okay, because you're working all that muscle there. Okay, stand up for me, you two. Good job. Okay, now last one, we're just going to do some squats just to get the blood pumping. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to do nice deep squats. So I'm going to touch the floor, reach up and try and touch the ceiling. Okay, ready to? Yeah, jumping for me. I'm going to go for 20 for this one, okay? So we're going to do the races, you guys versus these two. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. So we're going to try and do, stay in tiptoes so you can bounce across. That's it. Beltane balance. Big idea, too, really good, well done. That's it. So the higher you get, the more engagement you're going to get in your muscles, okay? If you're not jumping too high, you're not really working as much as you want them to. So you keep going, don't stop. Good job. Okay, well done. Right, so that's your warm-up done. Now what we're going to do is it's going to loosen up the neck. So what we're going to do, we're going to lift the heads up to look up. Okay, stretch this part here. Yeah, so look right to the ceiling. Good job. We're going to hold that for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. And then look down. Okay, then we're going to stretch the back of the neck. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to look left. So you touch left and right then. Okay, 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the other end. Same again. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now what you're going to do is circle through your neck. Okay, so you're going to go one way, do 3 times, change direction, another 3 times. Okay, let's lose them up neck. You're going to look up and down. So you're going to be looking up and down. Okay, let's give your arm a shake off. Shoulders rotation. Okay, it's going to be big circles forwards and backwards. Okay, as you just loosen up all the other body, now it's not likely you are going to get any kind of injuries from this, but we just want to be very, very careful. Okay, then so to start off with, we're going to do a basic defence. So Beltane is going to grab onto Alex's neck. If you don't feel comfortable with hands around your neck, you can just pop them onto the shoulders. Okay, now what Alex is going to do, he's going to put his hands on the inside of the arm. Now he's going to do basically a double outside forearm block, which comes out this side here. Okay, he's going to do it quite strong. Okay, if you just come out quite weak, it won't work. So you want to do it nice and strong and pull straight out. Okay, so Beltane is just going to grab a bit stronger onto his shoulders. He's going to go in and straight back out, just like so. And again, good job, keep going. Now this is a very basic version of the defence, okay? This is what we usually teach to lower grades, okay? At a beginner level, and maybe the younger ones as well, okay? So they understand the concept of where they need to put their arms and how to open them up. Okay, that is number 1. Number 2, we're going to do as a bit of a seesaw. So he's going to put his hand in a V shape. He's going to put it underneath the elbow, so if you do it on the right one. His left one is going to put it to a hook. Now he's going to put that on the inside of the arm, this part here. Now if you just touch your own arm, you'll see that's the bendy part, yeah? That's what bends the arm. Okay, so Alex is going to pull down, and lift up with this one. Now as it pulls, it's going to turn them over so it's across the body. Yeah, okay, can you see Philtay's arms are quite crossed over? Just there. Okay, that's the position we want. And again, so Philtay grabs on, right arm underneath the elbow, left arm on top. So we're going to pull and lift, go. Good job. Okay, one more time. Push, and pull, and turn, and pull away. Good job. That's number 2. Number 3, go on. This one we're going to do a bit of a snake. Okay, so he's going to use one arm, we use the right arm, goes over, under. Now as he goes under, he's going to reach to the other arm. Now he's going to basically open his hand back up to move the arm out of the way. Okay, this is quite a good one for a bit of coordination. Okay, so he does it again. So he lifts up, over, under, pulls out this way. Okay, now what Alex automatically does, which is good, and again for me Alex, he lifts over and under. As he pulls out, he grabs the arm. Okay, that opens up more for any kind of takedowns and any attacks. We won't go into that today. Okay, and I'm going to show you number 4. Okay, Philtay, grab on. What is the loosest part or the weakest part of the hand? Okay, it's going to be the pinky, yeah, the little finger. So Alex is going to reach over the top. He's going to grab Philtay's little finger. Okay, that's the weak part there. If he grabs any more else, he's not going to be able to pull off. So he's going to grab the little finger and pull back. Here, he's going to hold that position. Okay. Now I'm going to show you a small wrist lock, so make sure you can see this bit. Now from here, Alex is just going to adjust his thumb. So if we just turn it this way, he's going to adjust his thumb to pull it into the middle of the hand at the lower part. His left hand is going to do the same next to it. Okay, he's just going to adjust himself. Now those thumbs are a little bit too high up, so what he's going to do is just going to move them down a little bit. Right, now slowly he's going to bend Philtay's hand towards her. Here, as you can see, Philtay is adjusting the body to reduce the pain. Now, if Alex wants to be really evil, he basically put the pressure on and Philtay go to the floor. Okay, but we don't want to do that today. Okay, that's a little bit wrist lock for you. We'll show you again. Okay, this isn't for the clubs for the wrist lock. Okay, this is for the more mature juniors and cadets and adults. Okay, so one more time for me, please. So you're going to reach over. Reach over, grab the little finger, pull it back, thumbs in the middle, and grab on. Now, as you can see, it looks a little bit messy. I know a lot of people kind of have this perception in their head that everything must be really smooth when it comes to defence. It doesn't. I know we see a lot of it on TV, where it's choreographed, but it doesn't work in real life. Okay, so when you are doing defence, sometimes it can look a bit messy. Right, we're going to do that last one again, so you can see that wrist lock. We're going to do it really, really slowly though. Okay, so Philtay grabs up. Alex reaches over, grabs the little finger, pulls off, turns it up, so her fingers are now facing up. He adjusts his fingers, with thumbs at the back, sorry, for in the middle. He then pushes forward, then Philtay will bend. Okay, if she doesn't bend, she's going to find a lot of pain in the wrist, which she doesn't want. Okay, those are, how many was that? Those are 4 basic ones. We're going to show you again. Okay, starting from number 1. So jump over. So first one, double outside forearm block, puts in, straight open here. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2 was the seesaw, so right hand underneath the elbow, left one on top, pull over, and push. Okay. Number 3, the snake, thank you Alex, I tried to figure that one there. Okay, so snakes under, over, and pushes. And number 4, the pinky lock. There we go. Just like so.
That's a new name for it.
Okay, so what I want you to do is just keep replaying those 4 techniques. Okay, make sure you do it very gentle. Okay, and don't know and hurting each other. Right, those are very basic ways to get out. Now, if you want brownie points, you need to add little things into it. So Philtay, if you grab on again for me, we're going to do number 1. Now, as you do number 1, imagine Philtay is super strong. She's a strong girl anyway. But imagine she's that strong that Alex can't even break it out. We need to loosen the grip. Now, before I continue to tell you how to do it, I want you to think to yourself, how can I get out of this position? What could I do? Okay, then you have a little bit to think about that. Okay, filter grab on. He's got his options. Stamp on the foot. Yeah, boom. Yeah, when you stamp on the foot, you want to use the heel. Yeah, heel straight onto the tiptoes. Yeah, that's going to hurt. Number 2, a knee to the groin. Yeah, to the groin. Again, do not hurt anyone. Don't actually land these techniques. Number 3, he's got the knee to the midsection. Yeah, call it the solar plexus. So if you get hit there, it's not nice at all. Number 4, he's got the jolts. So basically, he gets his knuckles and he hits into the ribs. And what happens usually is your body jolts up this way. Okay. Number 4, this is for the adults now. Okay. Women, nails, you can scratch across the face. Yeah. You can cup your hands and hit to the side of the head on the ears. It will either deafen or it will make the person lose their balance. You can poke to the eyes. Yeah. Again, I keep repeating this, don't do this with your partner. Okay? These things beforehand will give you extra points. Just for the simple being that you understand that moves like this may not always work, so you've always got an alternative. Okay? I'm going to show you one takedown that we did with the juniors today. Yeah, move away from the wall. Okay, so what Alex is going to do is going to put both of his hands in the middle of Phil Tay's arms. What that does, put the other side, mate. Grab my top. Yeah. What that does, it pulls him in towards that. Now, as he pulls in, he's going to land the knee. Okay. But what I want to do, because we haven't got this way, I want you to use your right knee, Alex. Here. So he does it in one motion. Now, this right arm, as his knee, he's going to put his right arm underneath and grab the back. Okay, and back. So he's going to strike the knee. Underneath, grab the back. Now from here, he's going to put his right leg behind her leg here. Yeah? It needs to make sure that that leg is completely blocking Phil Tay's. Now what he's going to do, this arm, he's going to pull towards me. This arm here is going to manipulate her body around. And all he's going to do is twist. Now he's going to softly put the palm onto the floor. Yeah? And if you want to do traditional karate, when you drop them down, you can go, yeah, up to you. Okay? So again, for me, Phil Tay. So, let's do it by some stuff. So he grabs the middle, okay, he pulls in and knee strikes there. His arm goes underneath and grabs the back of the neck and pulls in. He's going to step across, block the leg completely. Yeah? The leg needs to be blocked so that it can twist. Once he's twisted, Phil Tay softly, go to the floor. Boom. And a strike as well. And what Alex does as well, when you drop to the floor, he controls the hand as well. Okay, even though you've dropped the person, if they're very panicked, they might just throw anything at you. So as long as you can control on the arm, you're the one who's in the lead, okay, the one who's dominating. So one more time for me. So grab, knee strike down the centre, underneath of the arm, grab the back of the neck, step across, block the leg, turn your body and drop to the floor. Now, that shouldn't take power, okay? You shouldn't actually have to use a lot of muscle to take your partner down. You simply just turn in your body this way and the leg will do all the work for you. Okay, guys? So, those are some defences against chokes. Now, again, record yourself, show me what you're doing. There's multiple ways to do this actual defence, okay? I just showed you 4 of the basic ones. Now, if you guys think of something different, let me know. Okay guys, thanks for watching and wait for the next one. I'm going to show you something